Hi Booktube, it's Stephanie. Today I'm going to share with you all the books that I got in July, and 3 of them were ebooks, so I will start with those. The first book that I got was The Power of Hades by Elisa Rain and Rose Wilson, and this is a paranormal story in which the main character, whose name is Persephone, gets pulled into this competition to become Hades' next wife by Zeus, because Zeus is forcing Hades to get married again. But the kicker is obviously her name is Persephone. Guess who she is the reincarnation of. I have just started reading this, and so far so good. I am actually liking some of the aspects in how the world building of the character and other things are going, but I'm like just 30 pages in, so can't really say more about it. I basically got it because it sounded very cliche, and it was $1. That helped, definitely. But I am enjoying the writing style right now, so yeah, we will see what I think about it once I'm finishing it. And I should be able to finish it before the end of the month, I think. The next book I got was Babylon's Steel by Gaze Bold, at least I think that's how you pronounce it. But this one I got on Thomas from SFF 180. It's a recommendation because it was on sale, and he put this out on Twitter like, if you have not read it, read it, it's cheap. I read about it and I got it. This book is about a woman called Babylon Steel who used to be a mercenary for hire, and well, mercenary for hire, well, mercenary kind of covers that, whatever, but now she wants this portal called the Red Lantern, and she loves it. However, things are starting to go wrong or more difficult, and unless she can pay taxes and things like that, there's also people against portals and things like that, she will lose it. And she loves this place, so when a person tasks her with finding a missing heiress, she takes it. This has gotten some great reviews, including one from a person who I know hates romance with a passion. And since she has given it 5 stars, her name is Sarah. She is, just because of that, what's her exact title? Here we go. Sarah, former nefarious breeder of murderous crustaceans, shrimps, shellfish, that was what I meant. I love her reviews, they are hilarious, and she despises anything that's mushy, so I love her reviews. But she has given it 5 stars, and Thomas says it's really good. So I'm crossing my fingers. It's pretty long, but I have noticed that in ebook it's like nothing when it says 500 pages. Or maybe that's just my head being weird. I don't know. I've got it and I am looking forward to it. So we'll see. The next one I got was Pestilence by Laura Talasa. And this one definitely reads, when you read the synopsis, so much more like a classic romance paranormal that's kind of like, we know how this is gonna end. But the story takes place when pestilence, war, famine, and death comes to Earth to end everything in the apocalypse. And Pestilence arrive in the main character's town. Her name is Sarah, and she shots him, but obviously he can't die, he's the Pestilence, so he takes her prisoner. And yeah, I'm hoping it's fun. That's basically, and for some reason I've had that book on my Goodreads wish list or to be read for a pretty long while. So yeah, we'll see what I think about it. So I got 2 physical books, one manga and one non-fiction. And the manga is The Hero is Overpowered but Overly Cautious by Light Tushini, and art by Koyoki. Let's pretend that that was correct. But this is about a world where a goddess is tasked with saving this world, because in this story the gods are monitoring different worlds, and the goddess we are following, Restarte, is tasked with saving this particular world. And she figures that she should summon this teenager because he has very good stats as a hero, and she's praying that her luck will turn because she has extremely bad luck. However, she didn't really read instructions, because he, like sane people that play RPGs, wants to be overpowered. Like, okay, that enemy is level 5. I am level 5, but let's wait. Kind of like that. So, yeah, I'm hoping that this is fun. This was originally a light novel, so yeah, that's pretty fun. So we'll see what I think about this one. Yes, another manga. Yes. The next book is a non-fiction, and if I'm correct, and the synopsis doesn't exaggerate how many people wanted to read this book, it does say that it was sold out and now it's published again with a new what's it called? You know that text that comes before you get to like the main book, like before you get to the prologue? I can't figure out what that's called, but that is Den Glömda Armén by Anders Johansson. So this is written by a journalist who investigated or have compiled in a pretty large book the military training that 20,000 Norwegian refugees during the Second World War went through in the year, let's see, it started to between 1943, behind the back of the Swedish government and the military leadership. So yeah, so basically, I guess it's rich people because they needed money. So basically a full army on neutral ground on the border to Norway. And when the war ended, there were 15,000 Norwegian soldiers ready to enter Norway. And yeah, this started, I guess, in 1939, because that's what it says on the front. I don't know much about this otherwise, but yeah, I don't know really what it's about, except for that hidden army and their training, I guess. They have some images in here, not a lot, but some of them. And yeah, let's see what I think about this. Because here's the thing with Swedish education when it comes to history. Swedish education is more focused on world events and world in general, like, yeah, very much more world, and it's wasn't as deep, at least not when I went to school. Or I mean, I need to give credit where credit's due. Our teachers tried with my class, but we had substitute teachers for 2 years, I think. They couldn't get one to stay, which I'm not surprised by. But yeah, so there were no cohesiveness there, so I guess they had to like compensate or compromise, I don't know. But the same thing with when we were in the I've been told that I need to say upper secondary school, but age-wise it's high school. But yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's not to history education in Sweden is not focused on Sweden, not in general. So yeah, intriguing, I'm hoping at least. So those are the 5 books that I got in July. What are some of the books that you've got? Have you gotten to any of them? And I'll see you next time. Bye.